Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and today we're going to take a look at the Akashic Records to see what message Source has for you. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, please take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. And all 12 zodiac signs will have their Akashic Records reading up by Thursday. With all of that said, now let's begin. Also, if you see a chubby little cat roaming around in the background, that's my old man Samuel. He's got a bunch of his toys he pulled out of the basket. So if you see him chasing anything, that's what it is. He took all of his toys out before. Okay, tapping into the Cancer Collective now. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Today is May 17th, 2026, for those of you who want to know what day I'm reading this on. What is the message for the Cancer Collective from the Akashic Records at this time? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your message, fresh start. Okay. The bottom of the deck, you have pay attention. Fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you are being given. Look at that. It's like a lotus flower there. And at the bottom of the deck, you have pay attention. You are being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs that you are being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Okay. So everything that has happened up until now has you prepared for this fresh start. It's completely up to you if you want to move forward in that direction. Interesting. Some of you feel stuck. Look at your tarot deck. Some of you might feel stuck or maybe nervous, or you know you want a fresh start, but you're not quite sure what direction to head into. All right, let's see what we have here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Tell me why fresh start and pay attention is their message from the Akashic Records at this time. Okay. I just saw the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let's try this again. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements, why is fresh start and pay attention their message at this time? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Emperor. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the opportunity to get to the Ten of Pentacles. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So you're at an ending here. Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. There's really like nowhere else to go. So you've run out of road with something here in your life. Situation, environment, connection. Maybe it could even be like your living situation. There's like nowhere else to go with this. It's time for you to step into the role of the Emperor if you want to have any type of substantial change in your life. Tell me why the Emperor is here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is the Emperor here for them? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Emperor is being clarified by the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles, and the Sun. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Okay, we'll take it. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Strength card, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, and that Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ten of Swords is clarified by Six of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Swords. So for me, queens exist in the present because they process the past, and kings take action. The Emperor is the King of Kings, right, in tarot. You could be a feminine or identify as such. Don't be offended. I do not read body parts. There's something here in your life that you want to move forward with, but you're stuck. And we noticed that in the beginning of the reading, right, with the way that your cards shuffled. So there's something here like upon further review, after a lot of introspection, you know that there's a situation, environment, or connection in your life that's just no longer fulfilling. It's time to maybe step out of the comfort zone. But the comfort zone is the Four of Pentacles, and it's just that. It's comfort. It's comfort. It may not be comfortable, but it is a comfort zone. And I think Source is trying to push you just beyond it. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Strength card, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. You're in a situation, environment, or connection that is depleting you. Could even be like a living arrangement or living environment. Could be the community that you live in. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Wands. I have a feeling here that I have a group of you, and remember, if it's not your reading, it's okay, check another placement. But I feel like right now I'm reading for a group of you where you are desiring connection. You either want to live in a different community or, you know, be at a different job where you're engaging with different types of people, or maybe you want a new love partner. There's something like that here at play. I want new friends. I want new community is the feeling here. So you've run out of road with something in your life. Tell me a little bit more about that comfort zone of the Four of Pentacles. I think what you're desiring is the 10. That's what we saw during that pre-shuffle there. Page of Swords. So the Four of Pentacles is being clarified by the Page of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of that, King of Swords. Well, kings take action. So there's something here in your environment that is not emotionally pleasing to you. I don't think it's chaotic. I don't think you absolutely hate it. Like, I don't think you hate your house or you hate the community that you live in, or, you know, I don't think you hate being single. I don't think you hate being partnered. You may not hate all your friends or the fact that you don't have any. I'm not feeling from this hate. I'm feeling from this longing. I'm in a situation, environment, or connection that is okay. It is stable. I've created this for myself, or I've made decisions in my life that got me here, but it's not very emotionally fulfilling, or it ceased to be emotionally fulfilling some time ago. It's balanced and it's okay. That's the feeling that I keep getting here. And I think you know that already. And I think there's a part of you in this King of Swords. Oh yeah, to the World card. It's like, oh my God, and the Ace of Swords. It's like, if I can just move on from this and teleport myself somewhere else, I would do it tomorrow. Maybe even today. So there's something here that's run out of road for you. Tell me more about the fresh start. Tell me more about the fresh start. One more shuffle. Thank you. Fresh start is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. So again, it's that situation, environment, or connection that you have. It's so burdensome for you. And you get up every day and you do it. You still live in that house. You know what I mean? You still go to that job, or you still interact with those people, or maybe you're a bit of a shut-in and, you know, you don't have a lot of friends. Whatever it is, it's repetitive. You do it over and over again. Look at that Two of Pentacles, right, with the infinity symbol. I do it over and over again, like I don't know, like you're part of like a cog in a machine, if you will. Just another gear of the machine, but it's not fulfilling. And if it ever was fulfilling, it no longer is. And you know this. So again, queens exist in the present because they process the past. And the Queen of Swords is like, yeah, this is getting more and more difficult for me to cope with. And then you're kind of like eyeing, you're sort of dreaming, what would it be like to be in a Six of Wands environment, situation, or connection? But you don't have to just keep dreaming it. You can actually do something about it. What are the signs? And like, this is your moment, Wheel of Fortune. This is your moment to do this. What are the signs here? Aside from not being emotionally fulfilled anymore, or happy even, like with this one particular thing. What are the signs, the subtle and the not so subtle ones, that they shouldn't be missing? One more shuffle. Thank you. The signs, Eight of Wands. It's time to go. It's time to go. Knight of Pentacles and the Moon. Look at that. It's time to go. It's time to travel. It's time to move forward. Knight of Pentacles, you're here and you need to get here. It's time to create the plan on how to get here. What is this for you? It's different for all of you. The type of relationship you desire, the community group you want to be part of, the community you want to live in, the place in the world you want to move to, what you want to do for a living. It doesn't have to stay hidden in the moon. It doesn't have to sit in the dream state. You can free yourself from whatever this is, and you can move in a new direction. And maybe you can't do it tomorrow, but you can, Two of Wands, start planning to do that. Anything else? So the signs and symbols, I feel like it's a call from within. I mean, that's you. You are ruled by the moon. The moon can also speak to our intuition or our feelings that we suppress. So the signs, the subtle and the not so subtle ones, they're coming from inside the house. There's nothing external for you to look for. You already know, I really need to start, I need to start moving forward on this, because I'm just not happy. Or even if you are happy, I mean, realistically, when we look at the Five of Cups, it is a card of like sadness and lamenting, but it's not the Eight of Cups. You know what I mean? So I still think that you're functioning. Obviously, in that Two of Pentacles, you're still getting stuff done, but you're not as happy as you could be. Like if you, I don't know, you lived in a warmer climate or just in a better climate, or you were surrounded by a different type of community, or maybe, you know, even at a different job. Anything else on that Ten of Swords? I think you've hit the runway on something. Like you're in a cul-de-sac. Did I say that? Was that your reading? I don't know if that was your reading or someone else's. These messages come and go so quickly for me. But for one of the signs recently, within the last week or two, I was like, you're in a holding pattern. You're just like in this cul-de-sac and driving around in a circle. So it's the same thing every day. Tell me more about that Ten of Swords. So if this reading is resonating for you, Source is saying you already know that it's time to create the plan, to relocate, to find another job, maybe to go back to school. That's possible. Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, go back to school, learn something new, travel, get out more, connect with people, maybe even join a community group with all the people cards that we have here. And that might be a great way for you to meet people that are like-minded. So maybe look up, you know, if you like a particular hobby, look to see if there's some type of community group in your town or your county or the region of the world that you live in. Maybe there's something you can join, even if it's online, like an online community in that Page of Swords, just to help you to connect with like-minded people. I feel like I have a group of you where you're a little bit isolated, you're desiring something more, you're looking for more connection, and not fleeting connections. So I think you're looking for a way to make money that will be long-lasting and permanent. Again, not a $20 scratch-off ticket where, you know, you win 50 bucks today and that's it. And I think you're looking for a connection that is long-lasting. And I think it's yours for the taking, just not where you're currently at. Tell me more about that Ten of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the King of Pentacles sideways, the Ten of Cups, and the Tower. That's what you're desiring, Nine of Cups. So it looks to me like you are desiring either to relocate, possibly to a better climate or a different type of climate or a different type of region in the world, or you are desiring connection, community. There's something like that here at play, and maybe even a workplace environment that is a lot happier. Whatever it is, you're currently in the Five of Cups and you're desiring the Ten of Cups. And Source is just saying, forget about Jesus, take the wheel. Cancer, take the wheel. Literally, look at the King of Pentacles. He's holding the wheel. You can do this. You can chart this course for yourself. And the happiness is yours. It's yours for the taking and yours for the creating. You can create that Tower moment. Tower moments don't always happen to us. Sometimes we get to generate them. And it happens the moment we say, I'm not happy with this. And now I'm going to create a plan to get out of this, to extract myself out of this, to relocate. And again, it might not happen overnight, but at least you start to get the wheels in motion. I mean, I'm looking at an out-of-state move. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but I need to create the plan. I need to know where I'm going, how much I have to save, what I'm going to do with my current house and all of its contents. I need to start planning so I can move forward. Otherwise, relocation is just a dream. And so whether this is connection-based for you, like I said, or financial, or maybe even relocation, if you don't create the plan, you're never going to be able to materialize it in the 3D. You won't be able to make it real. And this is your moment. You can trigger that Tower moment. And Source is saying this is a time for you to do it. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here, please, for the Cancer Collective. So you're being given the opportunity to have a fresh start in whatever area of life that is different for all of you. But pay attention. The phone is ringing, and it's coming from inside the house. Please answer the call. Make that plan. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We'll take it. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. There you are, bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. And that's what we had here. It's time for you to love yourself enough, to nurture yourself enough, to become single, free, and independent, 9 of Pentacles, and make this dream or wish of yours a reality. But you need a little fire in your belly, my friend, and that's your advice. Get some passion behind this. Look forward to the adventure. Become inspired. Be a little impulsive. It's okay. Far better than sitting in this. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords. I think you're sabotaging the ability to have a really great future in some area or aspect of your life. You've run out of road. It's time for you to move towards the sun. That is what I have for you, my dear. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. move towards the sun. That is what I have for you. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.